everybody, this is Hellcat back at you again with another cool video. Yes, this is video number three of me seeing for the first time the Dodge Durango Hellcat. This is going to be the best video of the three. This is number 3. Been looking so forward to showing you this video because, again, it's summertime. And this took place back in May when I got to see my friend Brian, who's got a brand new 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. My first time seeing one, Destroyer Gray, just like my Charger Hellcat. But this time around, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. This is the best of all 3 videos. Why? Because this one, we're gonna be driving the Dodge Durango Hellcat. First, we're gonna see Brian drive the Dodge Durango Hellcat. And you're gonna see me driving the Dodge Durango Hellcat. This is not clickbait. This is gonna happen. We are going to see, it's gonna be all driving, less talking, more driving, as promised. Video number 3 is here, driving the Dodge Durango Hellcat. So without further ado, we're gonna go back to where we left off in the last video after driving the Charger Hellcat. We're gonna go back to where we left off, and now we're just gonna go whoop, 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 driving the Dodge Durango Hellcat. So without further ado, enjoy the video. And I'll be back with you, as always, in the driveway with final thoughts. Enjoy.
It's a small world. The amount of people I meet afterwards, you know, they've been there, they know the place. Oh, wow. Man, spinning in second.
I know. This thing spins so much. Start kicking out, you let go of the gas. As long as you know how to do that, I'll be cool. But if you want to spin the tires, go ahead. It's broken. What it's broken is my GPS. The Trackhawk doesn't know where it is. The Trackhawk thinks I'm in Pennsylvania.
And you can't update that?
Oh yeah, that's good. Nice. It feels like I'm riding on a rock. Sometimes you do have knuckleheads on the road where they're definitely on a slower car, but then they try to like beat you to the spot where you're trying to get to, and
I don't want to do that in your car. If I was driving my boy,
it's going to be a game changer when I hop into that thing, because you had the 18 as well as I had to have the 18, and it's got the whoa, dude, what the hell is that guy doing? I was drifted over, and you were worried about you. I was worried about him. It would have been his fault, not yours.
That's what New Jersey's like, though, and that's one of the reasons why I got rid of my motorcycle. It's scary to drive others.
You want to do any more with it, or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate it. Take the Durango out for a drive.
Yeah, looking forward to the Durango.
Stock, that is super impressive. SRT. I haven't customized my profile yet. I don't know what's going on here. We having a glitch already?
See the screen? I already like the screen already.
So that's how I've been doing it. I'm used to having the knob, but I've just been SRT to sport. Haven't changed anything.
Did you do a custom yet?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. Why I didn't. That's why I don't have radar detector anymore. Because every time we go off, there was nobody around.
The power cord is over there, right? So I mean, I just touched that button. I'm used to having it here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll have it set up. I'll probably put it here so I could just.
Oh, you got the tow package too. I see.
Yeah, it's sweet. This thing's supposed to tow some serious 8100 or something, 8300.
Yeah, in hindsight, this is really red interior. It's dark.
Yeah, I'm happy with that though. Personally, it's I know what you mean too. The Trackhawk was red. Not that I had it, but that I've seen it.
It was lighter.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought was going to be in this. But again, I'm going to give Suede a shot. Hopefully I'm not disappointed with it, because if I am, I can't.
Super comfortable.
Oh, Suede is?
It is. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, I don't know how different it is than the 18 SRT Jeep I had. I can't imagine it being much different. You let me go there, buddy? All right.
Oh, yeah, I can already tell. Very Trackhawkish.
The only difference is that slightly longer feeling, right? She definitely gets out of her own way. Going 80 around an exit bend is a little different than the Hawk.
I noticed that the dash is a little bit taller.
Yeah, I feel like the screen might have something to do with it.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to getting one of these. I can't believe I'm in it right now. This is awesome.
And that was what the guy Hollis was saying. He was like, "You sure you want to see mine? You sure you want to go for a ride? You don't want yours to be the one?" So I should be asking you that right now. You sure you want to go for this ride? Right
Yes, absolutely.
You don't want yours?
No, I want this ride, man. I want it. I want it. I want it.
And that's the same response.
If you let me drive it, that'd be better, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
drive it. I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot down and shoot back up and.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to do the same loop-de-loop that we just did with Sands, the crap I did on 36. If you want to make the left here. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. It's Trackhawk.
Still take it somewhat easy, and that cop's there.
Now, I also noticed, too, and this is what they've been saying about the Durango, is that the suspension was changed in 21. That the suspension in the Durango SRT Hellcat is better and softer than the SRT from 20. And now that the 20 SRTs are out, it now has the Hellcat Durango. It kind of got that Hellcat Durango suspension. So now they're saying that the SRTs in 21 are now softer suspension.
I've never ever drove a Durango, ever. You know,
But they also said that the suspension on the Durango was even softer than the Trackhawk. That everyone that test drove a Durango Hellcat, they said, "Oh my God, the suspension is so much softer. It's not as harsh as the Trackhawk. Even the Trackhawk in the softest setting was harsher than the softest setting on this." This is a sports suspension you have it in.
Yeah, so it is.
I can't imagine what it's like, because it already feels softer to me. So I bet you the sport is probably comparable to the Trackhawk Street. So the street suspension in this is probably even better.
Give it a go. It is.
Oh, you got 1,000 miles on it already. Wow.
Ooh, just pushed 1,000. Meeting you.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
Going for a first oil change any day now.
That's basically when I did mine. Hellcat I did at 750, and I waited till almost 900 before I did it on the Trackhawk.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like 500 may have been slightly excessive. It just makes sense to go in the week or two that I'm going, because they're doing a 30-day checkup that they do.
Okay. Make sure they put the pedals on.
Yeah. So again, me specifically saying don't touch anything. I vacuumed this car out. It had those little.
Oh, you took all the plastic and everything off?
Yeah, I didn't want them touch, especially when you're ordering a vehicle. No, I don't want you touching it. Leave the plastic. Leave everything. Let me, please.
Yeah.
Don't do the PDI or whatever it's called until I'm here in person, or don't touch a thing until I'm there, please.
Yeah.
I got it with 8 miles, I think. I took a picture when I got it. It was 3 or 8. But there's your softer suspension, just so you can.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different and better.
You're trying to pull on me a little something here. I see that.
Nah, these guys have no chance. That's what I love. I love when they eyeball me. Like, I have all these cars, the Supras, the Mazdas, the Toyotas, are all like line up the supercars from like Fast and Furious to get next to you, and they want to go.
Are you sure?
They want to go, and then I I gun the Trackhawk, and I beat every single time I'll beat them. The Hellcat, I've lost races. Headlights. Ah, nice.
That's probably as much as I push.
So tell me, Brian, what happened, like, after experiencing this in the Durango, you already have a Trackhawk. What was the experience like in the Hellcat?
It was much different.
It was spinning.
Yeah.
You didn't feel the G-force. I felt the G's just now.
Totally different story.
This thing goes, doesn't spin, has the grip, and every bit of the horsepower in this goes to the wheels and goes to the ground, and it doesn't spin, and it accelerates. Oh, another cool thing. I love the sport transmission setting in the Trackhawk. When it downshifts, it always downshifts in the right gear. With the Hellcat, I always have to manually downshift that car. It just doesn't, for whatever reason, it's the HP 95 is in this, whereas the HP 90's in the Hellcat. They say the only difference between the 90 and the 95 is that the 95 was built for all-wheel drive, but the gearing is different.
I don't know what you call that, the rev limiter match?
Rev matching. So when you get on it just now and it downshifted, now I don't know how you feel about it, but when I'm in the Trackhawk, it always downshifts to the correct gear each and every time.
Yeah, I haven't had an issue, no complaints. I feel I concur.
In the Hellcat Charger,
I
doesn't do that.
I can't tell you that for sure.
Yeah, like I said before, what it will do is it either won't go down enough, and then if you get on it a little bit more because you didn't get what you wanted the first time you tried to downshift it, it goes down 2 more steps, and then the next thing you know, you're redlining the engine, and you're spinning the tires.
I personally don't. I mean, if I want to spin tires, I want to spin tires, right? But that's not what I want to do regularly, daily.
Correct.
All day long, every time getting on a vehicle.
And that's why, this is why we get these all-wheel drive Hellcat powered cars. This is why, because what did you have before the Trackhawk?
I had the SRT Jeep in between there. I had a Chevy pickup Silverado Trailblazer.
Well, I think the SRT Jeep is probably the best comparison. So, you never had any traction issues, obviously, with the SRT. Did you ever feel like you needed more power?
Yeah. I mean, there was plenty of power, don't get me wrong, but my dream and goal was always to have a Trackhawk, and that's why I stepped up from the SRT Jeep, gave it a break, bought a quad, needed a pickup. Didn't last 7 months with the pickup truck, traded in for the Trackhawk. Jumped right back to the Jeep. And then a year later, like I said, I got rid of the Jeep Trackhawk for this bad boy.
Well, before I had the... Oh, here we go. Before... I'll let you go. Before I had the Hellcat, I had an Infiniti FX50. I don't know if you're familiar with that SUV, but it was a 2013. It had the 5-liter V8 in it.
It's an SUV or a crossover? It
was an SUV crossover, yeah. It was sort of like the current model is called the QX30, but it's more like a hatchback. It was more like a Murano-looking vehicle. Yeah. But it had the V8, had a 5.0-liter V8 with 400 horsepower, and I thought that was the bomb.com. It sounded nice. You get on it, it roared, but then I wanted to keep that when I got the Hellcat, and I had to give that up because I couldn't afford the payment on both. It didn't make sense. So, to make a long story short, I got the Hellcat, gave up the FX50, and within the first few months, I really missed having A, an SUV, and B, I missed having all-wheel drive. And no sooner did I miss all-wheel drive even more is when I had to drive the Hellcat in the snow for the first time.
The Hellcat?
The Hellcat in the snow for the first time. It was my own car. And I was stuck at work, and I couldn't leave work when everybody else could leave work early when it was supposed to snow. I had to stay. Here we go. Oh, nice. And we're in Mexico. That's what they all say. We're in Mexico. Yeah, so I had to drive that thing in the snow, and I said, you know what? On the first chance I get, I'm going to look for an all-wheel drive vehicle. And that's when I got the Jeep Grand Cherokee High Altitude. And it had the V8. It had the 5.7 liter V8 in it. It's like the RT of the Durango. And after, I figured it was sluggish in the beginning because I was still breaking it in. And I couldn't RPM it. So I didn't know what the potential was. I thought it was going to be more like an SRT. But once I broke it in, I got on it for the first time, I was so disappointed.
You know how many, people have asked me when I had the Trackhawk, the comments, how'd you get that, how do you like it? And in the comparison to a Jeep SRT, honestly, I mean, if you don't have that amount to get the Trackhawk, the SRT Jeep is plenty fun.
Yep. And that's what I think a lot of people said about the Durango SRT. Yeah, if you want, you can just pull into this. Knucklehead. No, they're not idiots. They're knuckleheads. Just watch the curb over there. You don't want to hit that. See, I'm looking out for your own vehicle, man.
Right.
Looking out, buddy.
Most definitely don't want to hit that.
So that's the old school Charger right there. That's a Durango over there, too. That's an RT. I think it's an RT.
Sure looks like it, yeah.
And I just think that the whole SRT look in the Durango, it's just more aggressive as far as the wheels and the tires.
The facelift or whatever they talk about for this 2021, it definitely does look a lot prettier.
See, now the Destroyer Gray. What's that? Ah, is that a Hellcat? That's a wide body. It's a Scat Pack. Yep. Actually there's a Bumblebee on the back, and it's a 392 on the side. That's a wide body. That's a little bonus footage. We're not going to look at it because people get freaked out when you look at their cars and start filming. But this looks freaking. That's what I love about the Destroyer Gray. I love the Destroyer Gray in the shade and at night, but in that bright sunlight, it just changes to another color that I'm not as crazy about. But it does look good. It's very aggressive. Oh, here we go.
No pressure.
All right, we're good to go there. What do you think about the brake dust on this?
It's about the same as the stock Trackhawk brake pads.
Now, for safety reasons, I'll let you hold the stick. So you can look at me, you can look at the street. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Raul's driving the brand new 2021 Dodge Durango Hellcat. The first person that's driving this thing.
Yeah, man.
Get comfortable.
Yeah, it's trust, man. It's trust. I appreciate it.
Check your settings.
This. Oh, this is a game changer too. Does this
Big
work?
time. Hell yeah.
It does?
Yeah. Even with the big
with
old
the case?
Note 10 Plus. Yes, sir.
Okay. I was worried about that because I swear by OtterBox cases.
Yep, I'll show you the case I have.
The steering on this is a dream. This is butter.
Yeah.
This is better than the Trackhawk.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, what mode am I in here?
There we go. It should be sport, whatever you want, other than track, since we haven't hit track yet.
All right, let's see what custom, since you haven't played with that yet. Let's let me play with it.
Yeah, and to be completely honest, I haven't.
Well, that's weird. How come we can't change it?
I don't know if there's another. Here we go.
Oh, custom setup. Oh, here we go. I do sport transmission, street. Oh, that's behind me. Street, steering track. That's how I usually do it. And that tightens up the steering. So now the steering is more comparable to my Trackhawk. Yeah, because I noticed there was a lot of play in your steering.
A little better.
Oh, okay, let's switch.
Low power mode or no?
Nah, we'll switch. All right, we're back in business.
We're back.
So
Live.
now we're gonna prove this thing charges or not. All right, let's go. Oh, that's nice. Now it feels newer too. Oh my God, it's like the suspension is so different.
What do you got here? Transmissions in sport, paddles on, all-wheel drive is street, stability street, suspension street, steering track. I haven't messed with the settings, so.
The other cool thing about the Borla attack system Anytime I get the gas going, it sounds awesome. Every time I let off the gas, it burbles and pops, burbles and pops, burbles and pops all the time. It's like one of the most therapeutic sounds.
Yes. With the suitcase delete, it did give me...
You did that too?
Yeah. Yes, I was happy about that.
Burbles and pops.
I'm not gonna do the suitcase delete on this. I'll do it right this time.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that Mopar exhaust. Or basically, it's if you can get the boreless S-Type cheaper, you might want to consider that.
Yeah, the only reason I threw around the Mopar idea was because that's what I heard and it sounded good.
All right, we're gonna get going here in a second. How we doing in the back? This thing is a freaking beast, and I was worried. Not that I would be worried about it, and it's not that I cared. It was just a question mark that got answered just now.
Would it move out of its own way?
Would the extra weight? Would you notice it? And I don't. I don't notice the extra weight. I always slow down for these things.
Yeah, I gotta tell you though, even with the extra weight factor, and you say, well, if it's still pushing that, 7, 10, whatever, are you using more gas than the Trackhawk, if that's a question for whomever?
Yep.
No. To answer that question.
Oh, so the gas mileage is the same?
I would say it's almost better in this, slightly. Depending how you drive, right? But very comparable.
And the only thing I did notice too, I don't know if that works or not, but we'll see.
No, it just turned on.
Now, as far as the whine, it's been like forever since I've had the light maker on, but yeah, the whine is so baffled on both the Trackhawk and on the Durango stock.
Correct. Yeah.
But you're gonna fix that. You're already got the JLT that you want to put it on like yesterday.
Yeah.
You can always put it on temporary, and as long as it holds in place, and as long as oh yeah, it's nice. Little scatty.
Yeah, charge.
I see more scat packs. I hardly ever see Hellcats on the road. We'll do one more quick pull.
Miles per gallon.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, again, always was concerned about, like, is this going to be not as fun as the Trackhawk? And so far, my questions have been answered. This is just as much fun as the Trackhawk. And is it more fun than the current Hellcat that I have now? Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Why would anyone get the charge? Like, I'm going to make sure that this video goes up well after the second round of the Durango allocations are gone, so no one can get the Durango Hellcat. We'll have the best vehicles, and you guys can have your Charger Hellcats and whatever. Because there are two things again about the Charger Hellcat that basically is what it's good for, and that is
spinning wheels.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to spin wheels, then you put on those 17 or 18-inch rims with Mickey Thompsons, and you can only go straight with, because try to take a turn with the sidewalls that big. So I was saying before that the only time you will not spin is if you get that setup where it's like the beadlock wheels, the fatter sidewall tires, and you'll get the better straight line speed. You won't spin the tires. But when you take that first turn, like if I took a turn like this, this off ramp's not that bad. But if you take a typical off ramp where you're making that almost 90-degree turn, you'll feel the whole back go like this. The sidewalls start flexing. That is not fun either. So with the Charger, you're either going to spin the tires, or you're going to feel like you're going to fall off the road when you're taking a turn.
I'd like to hope that the wide body is slightly different, but who's
they say that it is slightly better, but is it? And it's definitely better in the turns, no doubt. Better in the turns with the stock tires, with the stock setup, but it's still not better in grip when it comes to lateral acceleration going forward.
So between you, Raul, and Bruce and Clark, are you guys going to end up going to that school that they allow you to go to once you purchased?
Absolutely, yes, and it's the biggest regret I've had with owning the Charger Hellcat. I had an opportunity to go to the SRT school. I did not go.
Yeah,
I think they only allow you to go to that school for the first year of ownership. Once you let that expire, you can't renew. You can't go back. So yes, we should all go together.
Agreed.
And that's another thing too. I never had any camaraderie with anyone having a Charger Hellcat other than Corey from Driveway Demons. He was the only one. Honestly, OCD, I never got a chance to meet up with him, and he had already gotten rid of his Charger. So I never got to meet up with him, and he was the only other person in New Jersey. It was him and Corey Driveway Demons are the only 3 people that I knew that had Charger Hellcats. But now I already know of 4 people that are going to have Durango Hellcats. You, me, Bruce, and that guy Hollis
has one. He's local. Yep. You can see if he wants to go to the school. We could all try to set it up around the same day.
I think
to try to go down to Arizona.
I think Clark, does he live in New York?
I'm not certain, to be honest.
We'll get Clark in there too. Hey Clark, if you're listening, we'll get you invited. Yeah,
all
looking forward to
set it
meeting
up.
Bruce for sure. He seems like a cool guy.
There's got to be other New Jerseyans out there, but who?
Form like a New Jersey. Well, you already have East Coast Durango. I think we should hook up with him because he's got a Durango. He's from New York. I would be surprised if Mod to Fame, Stefan from Mod to Fame, he loves his Durango. I think he has an RT.
As far as I know, there could be, somebody said it today, like 25-ish people per class with this COVID nonsense going on. And we could wait till the end of the summer, whatever. It doesn't have to be tomorrow.
No, we'll have time. We'll all have these vehicles for a long ass time.
But from that too, you don't bring your vehicle, right? So you just have to wait till you purchase it in order for it to cover the class.
I missed that pothole, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm very road aware. I try not to hit any pothole or anything because I know that the alignment expense, A, it's expensive, and B, they never get it right. Oh, this thing's a dream. This is just as responsive, and the experience is just as good as it is with the Trackhawk. For sure. Absolutely happy.
Yeah, I think, once you get to be able to drive it around a little bit more, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's a slight difference there for sure, but it's still a ton of fun.
That Charger Hellcat looks pretty good out there in the parking lot.
Pull up next to that bad boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to park on the other side of it because I want to get more shots of it being on this side.
Hey now, kitty, kitty, kitty.
And I think it's the coolest thing in the world that there is an actual all-wheel drive Hellcat, because the TRX is a TRX. The Trackhawk is a Trackhawk. Any other Hellcat before this was a two-wheel drive Challenger or Charger. Now we have an all-wheel drive. This is Ralph Hellcat's dream. A, because I get to keep my name. Because I didn't want to change my name to Ralph Trackhawk. So I'm keeping the name Ralph Hellcat. I'm an SUV guy through and through. I've had Pathfinders and Muranos and Infinities, all SUVs. And now I'm going to have the ultimate SUV. I don't know if you remember the Typhoon and the Cyclone.
Hell yeah.
The Typhoon back in the day, back in the 90s, that was the ultimate SUV. That was the, if people don't know what the Typhoon and the Cyclone is, the Cyclone was the S10 pickup with the Buick Grand National Turbo V6 in it.
By the way, they are building
the Cyclone was the SUV version of it.
In Toms River. You can buy a new one.
A what?
A Cyclone.
They have one there?
They build them there.
Really?
I'll send you the link. Yep.
Really? Oh, that's interesting. There's a place that also restores Grand Nationals too.
I don't know what they do with Grand Nationals. They do it with the Camaros and the Cyclone right now. There is one in Toms River that I know of, but they build them over there. You just buy the truck. They put you give them the donor car, and they make it a Cyclone. They put the badges and everything on there. It's more than this though.
That's another fun fact. I mean, does anyone want to pay $95,000 for a Durango? No. Yeah. My Trackhawk listed for $98,000. I obviously didn't pay that, but it's still a $98,000 Jeep Grand Cherokee. To have a $95,000 Durango, it just doesn't seem logical. But after you drive this thing, it is worth every penny. Every penny. Every freaking penny.
On that note.
And on that note, This is an awesome ride. Thank you, Brian, for letting me drive it. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll take some outside shots and then we'll wrap this thing. All right, couple of revs, baby. That's good. Oh yeah. One more time. There you go. There you go. Perfect. It's beefier. It's beefier. It almost sounds like a 6.4. Like the one thing I noticed about 6.4, the 6.4 in this SRT, it just sounded like it wasn't as high pitch as the Hellcat. But this has got the Hellcat engine, so.
Yeah, you got to see how he's got the downpipe and exhaust and springs and all that.
And I think the stance looks great. The only thing I'm worried about with lowering springs is that I know lowering springs will do one of two things. One is going to obviously lower it. Well, it'll look better. That sounds pretty good, by the way. It'll lower it, yes. But will the ride change? Will the ride change where the ride isn't as good? That's concern number one. Concern number two is that they look good when they're brand new, but they also tend to settle. And I've seen Eibach lowering springs when they get too low, especially if you do the combination of, if you go 22s, and these are 20 by 10 and a halves. If you go 22 by 11 and go Eibachs, your fronts will rub. Not right away, but the fronts will rub. That's what I'm hearing.
Howard's he put the Black Ops Swift spring, so it's super low. But then he just put B Woody arms on it, and I haven't seen it since.
See, I got that perfect. Look at that. The stagger's perfect as far as like, just from the film standpoint. All right, so it's hard because I'm going to be filming. And then oh man, I got to take some pictures. All right, so we're going to cut the video real quick. I got to take some pictures. I'll be right back. He had the Destroyer Gray Demon, and Demon inspired me to get my Destroyer Gray Hellcat. And now we've been talking on Instagram. He's got a Durango Hellcat on order. So he's got the Demon, and now he's going to get a Durango Hellcat. So he's going to have a Durango Hellcat.
For sure. And we all say yes, then let's do it.
So you heard that first, guys. We're going to try to go to the SRT experience in Arizona. So I don't know how to end this video. All I can say is that, Brian, man, it was a pleasure to do a little fist bump. Dude, it was great to meet you. We're going to definitely be hooking up more. I can't wait to get the Durango. I think we'll probably meet up again soon, maybe the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, maybe if you're free, I'll bring the Trackhawk down. I'll have another experience with the Durango, and then you'll have an experience with the Trackhawk. And I think it'll be cool for both of us to drive back to back. You drive the Trackhawk, then drive the Durango, and vice versa, and then we'll have a better comparison because we already know who won. Who won the battle of the Durango Hellcat and the Charger Hellcat? No brainer. Yeah. Durango Hellcat wins every single time. Every single time. Too bad they only built it for 1 year. If there was a will, there's a way. They should have built it for another year. Now, here's another fun fact. Did you know they opened up the order banks again?
I didn't know that officially happened. I still.
There was a guy on the Facebook. He said he put his POC on there, and it said the order date was May 11th. So someone actually ordered theirs on May 11th.
And that's not because the dealer had an allocation that they haven't ordered yet?
No, that's because they did. That's because what Dodge did was they opened up more allocations to these dealers. So not only were they going to build the sold vehicles that didn't have an allocation. So I know there's this one guy in our group that ordered the Durango Hellcat. They canceled his order because he ordered it and they didn't have the allocation, so they canceled it. He wound up getting the SRT, that blue SRT. It's like a reactor blue SRT. And now he's kicking himself because they're going to build the damn thing. His order was originally canceled. Now they're going to build it. So in addition to those are what I thought the orders that were going to be released, that any sold order that was from November, December, January, or February, any of those orders got canceled because of a lack of allocation, those were going to get built. But what I didn't know is that Dodge is going to give out even more allocations to more dealers that were pissing and moaning that they never got their allocations or didn't get enough. And now those vehicles are now being ordered and built.
We got to talk to Clark and see how many, when that time comes, is the actual final number.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's going to be.
Because I ordered mine, and I ordered mine late. That's why I was touch and go as to whether or not I was going to get one that was ordered for me or one was ordered for someone else. My official order date was February 22nd. So January 22nd is when they said they're sold out. Dealers could still order them up until March 1st. March 1st is when the ordering banks closed on the Durango. March 1st. And mine was ordered on February 22nd. So I got lucky. And mine got built.
The way mine happened wasn't quite the same. I was getting the Durango, then I saw the TRX, then I stepped away from the game, enjoyed the Trackhawk. When I heard the dealer was getting one, I said, let's do it. The dealer actually built it, but then, like I said, they said they couldn't change it. No one could change it. No one could help me. I put a deposit down. I have to have this changed. Please help. Called Tim Quinces.
Yeah, Kiniscus.
And the SR team got back to me the same day. Had it changed in like less than 48 hours.
Awesome.
Yeah,
and I could have done the same thing.
Inspiring.
I mean, I could have done the same thing when everyone like April and Abby were complaining about not getting, they thought that the black leather was black Laguna.
Yeah,
They wound up being, yeah, so you got yours changed. Did you order suede originally?
No.
You ordered Laguna, but you didn't order the premium package.
Correct.
So what they did was they ordered the black suede, and they were all pissed because they didn't know it was suede. They thought it was leather. And then they wound up...
Send them an email and ask them who gave them the email address to figure that out.
Okay. And then that's when they were able to get Tim Kiniscus to change it on both the orders. Now, we know Abby's is built. I don't know if April's has been built yet, but Abby's has been built.
I mean, at that time, I was like, I'm not telling anybody my secret because what if it doesn't work out for me? When mine finally came, I didn't put it on the, the web, on the Facebook page, but I sent some messages and said, hey.
That's freaking awesome. But like I said, if I had decided I wanted to go Laguna, I probably could have gotten mine changed too.
Absolutely.
But the problem for me was here's my biggest concern for myself, because I ordered it on February 22nd, and you guys ordered what, November, December?
I have to tell you, I'm not sure. I think it was November though.
I figured they were going to cater more towards the people that ordered from November, December, and January because it wasn't sold out until January 22nd. I'm thinking maybe mine fell through the cracks and mine's getting built.
But did you ever try to change it?
No, but I just thought if I tried to change it, no, they would say, wait a minute, this guy ordered February 22nd. Oh, no, we're not going to build it. I didn't want the allocation to be pulled. And that's what the dealership told me. They said, we got the allocation. Don't make any changes. It's going to get built. Don't make any changes. And that's when I decided, okay, I won't make any changes. But I got the black suede with the red seatbelt. So I'm going to have red in my, I'm going to have some red in there. I like your red. I was shocked on how good the Laguna looks in this. It really looks, it exceeded my expectations. It's dark.
I didn't get the seatbelts because having them in the Hulk, I loved them, but I had black Laguna. I didn't want red because the red seatbelts would be a different color.
Yeah, the only time the red seatbelts would work is if you're wearing like a black shirt and you're doing a YouTube video. It looks cool when you have red seatbelts on with a black shirt. Yeah. Let me go over your mods one more time. Here, review your mods one more time.
A cover to get this pollen away if it's going to help. A little license plate with a keychain and the air caps. A tent so the kids can play and hang out.
That's cool.
The bra, see how it works.
That bra's not that expensive. You can try it out if you don't like it.
Yeah, the black lug nuts and the exhaust.
The exhaust is going to be definitely the best investment.
Yeah.
And the intake.
The cold air intake, JLT, and the air oil separator.
Yeah, maybe if you want to wait until that week where I could take that day off, I'll put the JLT on with you. We can do that together. Yeah. If you want to do that.
I want to go stop by where my Jeep is, right? If the guy says, nah, I don't need it, I don't have a use for it.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I mean, if you can sell it, sell it. But if you want to, like, me help you do it, collab a little bit more, bring the Trackhawk down, I can't wait for you to drive the Trackhawk.
Yeah, man. I'm game. Go back to work. If this is our midway, halfway point, I'll be out here every single day, literally.
Yeah, Brian, man. It was good meeting you. Good spending time with you today. Yeah, nice awesome freaking Durango Hellcat. Got to drive my Hellcat. We already said the Durango wins.
Big difference. Yes,
victory, sir. Victory. So, again, until next time, we're going to hook up again. I'm going to bring the Trackhawk next. So we'll hang out, have a good time. But until then.
Till the next time.
2
weeks.
All right. That's sweetness. It's awesome. I can't wait to get mine. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video of me driving Brian's Dodge Durango Hellcat. Yes, I got to drive a Dodge Durango Hellcat. Oh my God. It was epic. It was awesome. Final thoughts time. Final thoughts time. Final thoughts time. I'm telling you, I love my Trackhawk. I love my Trackhawk. I like my Charger Hellcat. I love my Trackhawk. And now, I'm now in love again. Because the Dodge Durango Hellcat was everything as good as a Trackhawk, even everything as good as a Charger Hellcat, all wrapped up into one. It is an all-wheel drive Hellcat. Trackhawk's a Hellcat-powered vehicle, still called the Trackhawk, but this is, I'm gonna be and continue to be in a Dodge Hellcat. Wasn't a Dodge Charger Hellcat for the past 3 years. Now we're gonna be in a Dodge Durango Hellcat. We got to drive Brian's. I was so happy, so psyched. Everything about it was great. Everything I expected exceeded. All my expectations were matched and a little bit exceeded, because I'm telling you, longer vehicle, heavier vehicle, Hellcat powered, you'll never know or never realize how heavier it is compared to the Trackhawk. It is still an awesome, awesome, awesome vehicle, and just as fast. Just as fast, traction, no wheel spin, no spinning out, no burning out. We don't have to do burnouts to have fun. All you have to do is mass acceleration and G-forces. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. That's what made this whole experience great. It was awesome to see Brian, to meet up with him. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. I haven't even had a chance to thank Brian. In this video, I'm thanking Brian. Brian, thank you so much for allowing me to spend time with you and your awesome Dodge Durango Hellcat. The next, we're gonna definitely do more collabs. In fact, I don't know, by the time I'm recording this video here in the driveway, I have yet to see him in my Trackhawk. So I had promised him I was gonna go drive down the shore again, meet up with him again, and he's gonna drive the Trackhawk back to back, because I know my Trackhawk has got all the good exhaust mods and the leg maker intake, which his Durango Hellcat doesn't have. And he's debating whether or not to go full catback exhaust or the Mopar exhaust system, the Borla attack system, or I don't think he's going to do mid-muffler delete, as you saw in the first video. He talked about that. So I definitely want him to get the experience of what the exhaust sounds like in a Trackhawk, and that way he'll be able to make a decision. So that's going to be an up-and-coming video with Brian and I. We're going to do a collab with my Trackhawk, and then of course when my Durango Hellcat finally comes in, which not sure when this video is coming out, since this is the end of June. As I'm recording right now in my driveway during Final Thoughts, my Durango Hellcat is still sitting at the Jefferson plant, still not yet delivered. Obviously, if we're delivered, you wouldn't be seeing me in the driveway with the Charger Hellcat now, would you? So, of course, I love this vehicle. We only have a couple more weeks with it, and hopefully by the time the third video comes out, already recorded and uploaded, I will be enjoying watching the video with you while my Durango Hellcat is sitting here in this driveway, this very driveway. And then we're gonna have some more epic videos. Me delivering the delivery of my Durango Hellcat, me trading this Charger Hellcat in, saying goodbye to the Charger Hellcat, saying hello to the Durango Hellcat. My Durango Hellcat is gonna be awesome. We're gonna be doing a video coming up on all of the specs that I have for my Dodge Durango Hellcat. And this way you'll know what color I got, what interior I got, all the options I got. We're gonna be talking all about that in an upcoming video. A lot of similarities to what Brian has in terms of options, but there are gonna be a lot of differences, which is really gonna be cool, because once I get my Dodge Durango Hellcat, we're gonna collab again, and it's gonna be Durango Hellcat versus Durango Hellcat. Which one do you like better? Of course, we're gonna love both of them, because we love our Hellcat powered vehicles. All-wheel drive Hellcat powered vehicles. Say that 10 times fast. So, without further ado, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I don't have much else to say other than the fact that it was an epic drive. It was epic to see Brian. Thank you, Brian, for allowing me to come down and visit with you and allowing me to drive your awesome Dodge Durango Hellcat. So we're gonna keep this video short by saying goodbye now, because we have more videos left to go upstairs and edit, so I can get those out to you. And this way, I'm gonna keep those weekly videos coming. So definitely check out the new ones that are gonna be coming out after this. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. So without further ado, let's just go into it, where I need to say thank you again for watching. Hopefully you like this video. If you did like this video, please hit the like button, please hit the like button, please hit the like button. Put in a comment or two as to how much you loved the Dodge Durango Hellcat. The interior, the exterior, the colors that Brian selected. Put in a comment on how much you liked it. Put in a comment on how much you loved the driving experience of me and Brian driving the Dodge Durango Hellcat. Definitely put a comment or two. Type away. Let us know about all of your thoughts with this video and all about the Dodge Durango Hellcat and even the Charger Hellcat, if you don't mind. Definitely put a comment in, and I always respond. I always respond to all my comments. You know this of me. When I get a comment, I always respond. So definitely do that. Also, share the video with everyone you know. Share the video. Let them know, hey, Ral Hellcat put out 3 cool videos recently on the Dodge Durango Hellcat meeting the Charger Hellcat. Awesome 3 videos. Awesome 3 videos. Definitely share the video with everyone we know, because we do have more content up to come, especially when I get my Dodge Durango Hellcat coming in. Definitely share the videos. So last but not least, please subscribe. Again, we're approaching the 700 subscriber mark. Thank you again to all my current subscribers. Thank you. Couldn't have been building this channel without you. So thank you for that. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So definitely, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This is now video number 103. If you're new to the channel, you got over 100 videos in which to watch, binge watch them like you do on Netflix. Binge watch some Ral Hellcat videos this weekend. Enjoy. And we have more cool videos left to come. So definitely, without further ado, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. So without further ado, this video is now over. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's now another gorgeous day here in New Jersey. A continuation of this gorgeous, I would say it's spring-like weather today. It's like 70 degrees, low humidity. Perfect time to record this video for you. Do we have a delivery? No, we don't have a FedEx delivery. We usually get FedEx deliveries right in the middle of recording all the time. But this time we didn't, so thank you for that. Get to finish my video here. So definitely enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe out there, be safe, and we'll catch you. We will catch you on the next video. All about coming up. We got some reverse mods for the Hellcat coming. All the things that I did to bring this thing back to stock. Getting it ready to trade in. We do have my Dodge Durango Hellcat. Hopefully it's in already. Hopefully this video is probably going to be out sometime in July, around July 4th time. This video comes out around July 4th. Then hopefully by July 4th, I will have my Dodge Durango Hellcat. And then I'll be able to share that with you as well. So definitely look forward to that. So we'll definitely catch you on those next videos. Reverse mods for the Charger Hellcat. We also have some Ral Hellcat reviews coming up. I have so many reviews that I've done already that I just haven't been able to post because we have all these epic events coming up. We had to do the Dodge Durango Hellcat event first. We had to do the reveal video and the disclosed video. So I have 2 Jeep Wranglers and a Jeep Renegade review videos coming up. They're already recorded in the editing room. They'll be coming up too. So I know I'm trying to keep this ending of the video short. So definitely hit that subscribe button, tap the bell notifications. You'll be notified on all the cool stuff that we have coming up from Ral Hellcat. Thanks again for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks again, and we'll catch you. We'll catch you on the next video. Without further ado, let's do the old peaks. We're gonna do it as we always do, SRT Mush style. Yes, and SRT Mush, who has a Dodge Durango Hellcat. He got one before all of us. Awesome guy, awesome dude. Dodge Durango Hellcat fam. Let's do it again. One more time. Peace, 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 peace. Thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace to all of you. Peace to all of you. Be safe out there. Be safe. And we'll catch you on the next video. One last time, I will end these videos. One last piece. 1, 2, 3.